In this video, we will get an understanding of how functions work. And we will look at how functions can be used in Mobius Modeller. In Mobius Modeller, the Functions drop-down menu contains a list of functions. These are built-in functions that you can include in your scripts. We sometimes refer to these as the primary functions. Most of these functions in the drop-down are for manipulating data in the 3D model. The functions are categorized into a set modules. Here are 4 modules that contain many of the most commonly used modeling functions. The pattern function generates patterns of positions. They all return lists of positions. The make functions create geometric entities. They all return the entities they make. The modify functions modify the positions of geometric entities. They all have no return value. The edit functions modify the topology of geometric entities. Some have a return value. In Mobius Modeller, clicking a function name results in a new line of code being inserted into the script. In this example, the pattern module has been selected and the rectangle function has been clicked. This results in a new line of code in the script, calling the pattern.rectangle function. The line of code will contain input boxes for you to fill in the variables and arguments. Here is an example of a function that generates 4 positions in a rectangular pattern. Notice that this function returns a value. Here is an example of a function that adds an item to a list. Notice that this function does not return a value. Notice also that in Mobius, the arguments can include drop-down menus. A final note about notation. When we discuss Mobius functions, we will sometimes use screen captures. But in some cases, always inserting a screen capture will be cumbersome. When we want to refer to a function in text, we will use typical function notation. This consists of the function name followed by round brackets. Here, you can compare the 2 formats for the pattern.rectangle function. The screen capture and the text notation.